This is a tour of Debbie's garden. She's been working on this ever since we moved here. It's starting to come together finally. Still a work in progress. We've been busily planting and unplanting and replanting for the last month or so. Take a look at the sidewalk. This is a residual from yesterday's Celebrate Hillsborough Day that they couldn't do centrally because of the quarantine. So basically they ended up having us celebrate at home alone. I'm up here on the porch, and there's a few things she has. And of course, you never know when you're going to need a little compost, so we always have it handy. Okay, down around the corner. Okay, a little more. Okay, here's the residual sign from yesterday's Celebrate Hillsborough. Okay. Alright, here we go, continuing along the front yard. This is kind of ours, and it kind of merges with the neighbor, presumably at the corner of their house, but sometimes it gets a little vague. Okay, through the gate. There we go. Okay, there's more things going on. Over there is the bird bath. I don't think there's enough water to get the birds even a little bit wet, but we're working on that. Okay, this is kind of distance. So here's more. As you can see, we've got quite a bit. Water is relatively inexpensive. Every water bill comes in pretty much the same because they kind of make it like a fixed cost, so you can water or not water, and it makes about a $10 difference a month in your bill. Another bag of compost, just in case we have to fill that bucket in front. Okay, here we go. Alright, and here's some magical touches with pots. This is a garden decoration we put up about 6 or 7 years ago when we were putting in a new fence. Here's Debbie's tomato plant starting to prosper, not quite there, cherry tomatoes. Alright, here's some more Japanese maple, which are lovely trees, a lot of them up here. Don't grow too fast. We like that. Okay, here's a little more stuff. Here's a hose that I love because it never kinks. I spent 5 years trying to find it, and I'm very glad we did because I spent a lot of time trying to get the hose back in the pot. Alright, here's our bird feeder station. Little birds and hummingbirds, we get plenty of action. Alright, then we go out to the backyard, or side yard, I suppose, both. And here we go, more stuff. Okay, that I think is rosemary. There's stuff along here. Okay. Now, let us go down here. This is kind of our property, even though it kind of is on the neighbor's driveway. This is a blueberry bush. You actually should be able to see some blueberries there. We had a good crop this year. Okay, so end of tour, but come back at some other time because this is a work in progress. Yeah, and this is kind of a PS. We'll take you on a tour of my area of responsibility, which is basically the veggies and the spices. Those are our lovely trash cans. Here's zucchini. Got our first zucchini the other day. Stuffed it and had it for supper last night. There's a few more in progress. There's beans. Something that Debbie put there. I have no idea what it is. Spices like oregano and basil. Not sure. This is the graveyard of plants Debbie doesn't want anymore. This is mint. I know what that is. This is another graveyard plant. Purple basil. Regular tomatoes, some kind of burpee, and cherry tomatoes. We've gotten a couple off, but the crop has still got a way to go, and we'll get a bundle of them.